I'm Moira, and for our November special I'm going to introduce our head chef Lanka to prepare a Sri Lankan dish. Over to you, Lanka.
Thank you. We are going to do sauteed tiger prawns with pandan and cumin rice and sesame glazed pak chovi and curry foam. So we start with the prawns. I have good tiger prawns, good size ones. I show you one how to clean first. And you just take out the head like this, and then you can remove the first parts of the shell. This shell is important because I'm going to use them for the sauce. It makes a lovely sauce for this dish. So you take out and you leave one part of the tail. It looks more nicer on the presentation of the plate. So I'm going to do the another one. You just take it out the head, then you take it out few parts of the shell, and like that. You leave the rest of the tail like that. So then we have to devein the prawn. Sometimes you find the black part. Just you have this. You have the black part. You take it out there like this, and then of course you have to wash them and get ready. So then what I'm going to do with these prawn shells, I'm going to roast them to make the sauce first. So it needs to go into the oven for about 15 minutes. While we are roasting the shells, we start to saute them. I use a little bit of clarified butter. This is more flavor always than the oil. And then you start to put your onions. Red chili, ginger, garlic, lemongrass, and all these stuffs. You can actually throw them together. It's just for the flavor. It's kind of a well flavored Asian stock, I call it, rather than anything else. And you cook them few minutes in the pan, toast them few minutes. I'm going to fry them in the pan like this. It will take for about 5-6 minutes to get fried. So I'm going to cook the rice now. First we have to wash the rice, put it into a bowl. We need plenty of water just to wash them up. They're good quality clean rice, but just to make sure we clean them again, and then you strain the water like that. So put your rice into the pan. For 1 cup of rice, you use 2 cups of water to get them done. So it will take for about 15 minutes to cook. While you are cooking this, I just need to get the flavor from the pandan and the cumin for the rice. So what you're going to do is, we fry them in a small pan with a little bit of butter. A little bit of butter here. When they get heated, when they start to melt, put your pandan leaf and the cumin seeds. You have to fry them to get the aroma out. Once you fry the pandan and the cumin seeds like that, we just put into the boiling rice. When it's come to boil, you can start to take it out a little bit here to get it simmered, and it will get nice fluffy rice. The prawn shells, nicely roasted. You just put into the base what you're doing here, this Asian stuff. So you give it a good stir like this, and then all you need is some water. So I'm going to blanch the pak chovis. They're already clean, and cut them into 2 lengthwise. So what I'm going to do is just blanch them in boiling hot water. You blanch them for about 2 minutes, and then you have your ice bath ready. You just put into the ice cold water to stop cooking them further. Yeah, they're ready to go. I just take it out like that, drain it up a little bit and into the ice water. So these are the blanched pak chovis. You keep for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes in the cold water and then you can drain it up. You can drain it up. Strain this stock, well flavored stock. You can see you can smell the aroma of it, and also the prawn shells gives a nice flavor. So what I'm going to do is put them into the conical strainer. I'm going to give a good press to get all the good flavors into the stock. So you have the base for the sauce is ready. The rice is ready now. So we have to move to the final stage of this cooking now. I'm going to finish the sauce now. I pour it in the sauce, the base we did a few minutes ago, and we just simply pour the coconut cream into that stock. So we let it simmer. While we are simmering the sauce, I'm going to finish the pak chovis. You see the nice color, and what you're going to do is you put a little bit of sesame oil. In Chinese cuisines they use a lot of sesame oil for the vegetables and everything, and then I put a little bit of sesame seeds. You fry them up lightly. It won't take much time, a few minutes is already start to pop. Then you put your oyster sauce. You put your pak chovis and toss them nicely. Like that, that's ready to go now. Put a little bit more sesame seeds to get the color. So we have this pak chovis ready. We have the sauce here. We have the rice here. And the last thing is the prawns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry the prawns, saute the prawns. Good knob of clarified butter. More flavor again. And then you have your onions, garlic. Start to fry them. Then I put the chopped chilies. What I'm going to do is season the prawns now. A little bit of salt and the pepper. I think pepper always should come from the pepper mill to give the nice fresh peppery taste. And so you fry the onion, garlic and the chili for about 1 minute, and then you put your prawns into the frying mixture like that. You fry for about 1 minute one side, and then you turn them and fry it again. So you fry like that. For the better presentation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mold them on the plate. Looks much nicer. Here you go. And just spoon like that. Before I finish this, I'm going to give a squeeze of lime. I do this last minute because just to keep the real lime flavor without cooking much. Just to get a nice presentation. Fried onion, garlic and chili into the prawns. I'm going to arrange the pak chovis. I'm going to garnish with this little bit of another Asian specialty. This is called papadam. Everybody knows, I think nowadays you can find them in the good Asian shops. Just to give a nice look. Here we have the full dish now. We have sauteed tiger prawns, then the sesame glazed pak chovis and the rice, and of course the sauce underneath, the coconut and curry foam.